Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and this is Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness for Saturday, December 28th, 2024, our last Saturday Madness of this year, 2024. And I would like to, at least one time on a Saturday night, start a show where I'm not just totally fucking pissed off at my computer and or my browser. Getting kind of sick of it. There's no intro today. There's no outro today. There's no fucking nothing except this dumbass. It's really, really getting on my last fucking nerve. Enough of that. Let's get some hellos in here. Blue Devil is here on this Saturday night. Axel is here as well. I might as well hit the candy-colored button before I gather up the entire thing and throw it out my fucking window. Negative 43 TV.
All right, and we're back. So like I was saying, man, there's a lot of so-called women in society, right? And like I said, I just find the attitude funny, man, because I can feel it. Like I said, I'm sensitive to energies, right? So I can just feel like how people feel.
Welcome to Red Screen, and it wouldn't let me set up the intro or the outro. It wouldn't let me upload them. It would let me share screen on this motherfucker, but the rest of the show that I usually do, it's not there. And it's not there because either the computer, the browser, or a combination of the two got together to fuck me. It's like they're doing it on purpose or something.
And like I said, I just think it's so funny how they think that their feelings and emotions matter.
Not really. I just had to throw that in there. Now let's watch dumb fuck.
Matter so much, right? When, I mean, they just don't. You know what I mean? Like, they deem themselves too important, and like their opinion that's wrong supersedes.
We're going super, super early. Smoke them if you got them. I need to mellow the fuck out. Negative 43 TV.
Everybody else's opinion, and it just doesn't. You know what I mean? And that's just how I feel.
Okay, come on, dude. Oh, please. I know he's talking later on in this. There we go.
So, you know, like I said, I just be wondering what people think about my channel and what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm a gangster. I'm not a YouTuber. Like I said, I do the real thing, you know. It's just like when I was talking to the Carriazalas inmate.
Oh, and I rolled a really fat one, too. Now some lies about a Cardiazala's inmate or whatever the hell he said.
I told him what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I told him, like, I do the real thing. He was like, well, what does that mean? And then, like, he kind of guessed, and he was talking. And I was like, no comment. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, he understood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, like I said, man, it's necessary, man. It's necessary for American citizens to stand up and take matters into their own hands. 100% necessary.
What did that have to do with that? What in the world did that have to do with that? And I'm having some more wackiness on my end, kids. Yep, something that should have popped up within 3 minutes of boot up just popped up now. I am being tested. I am being tested, and I will not fail. God damn it, I will not fucking fail. I won't.
Necessary. You know what I mean? It's 100% necessary that we stand up.
Meanwhile, in happy news, Skip Shooter 727 MD and Silicone is here, followed closely by this t-shirt is backwards. Let's go indeed.
To corruption, and that we don't allow criminals to just keep running rampant and doing criminal activity. I mean, like, citizens have every right and way legally to police their own communities. In case y'all didn't know that, they actually have every right. It's completely legal. I mean, it's necessary. I mean, when you have citizens that don't stand up for their rights and don't care and just let things go, that's why you have issues. Because you allow criminals to do all their illegal activity, and you don't open your mouth about it or stand up to them or stop it. You see what I'm saying?
No.
So it's like I said, for me personally, I'm just on a different tangent, man. Like I said, I'm a spokesperson publicly, but I got several different jobs that I do, man. Like I said, like You know, I know that there are people who admire me and look up to me for what I'm doing.
Where?
That's kind of a cool little van Jeep truck there. It was yellow and black. That was cool. But, you know, like I said, I'm all about unity, promoting unity, educating the public. Like I said,
you're all about unity. Why do you say the fucked up shit that you say all the time then? I'm waiting.
Right now I'm going through these ascension symptoms. And again, if you don't know anything about spirituality, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But
he's back referencing the previous video where he claims he's going through an ascension. Well, I'm not making it up.
It's a real thing, man.
We'll take a look at it, assuming he doesn't go live again after this one.
You hear it? Like, it's all real, man. You know, ascension is a real process. And like I said, I teach empowerment for human beings. I just try to stay in a positive vibration no matter what, man, because that's my whole thing. You know, I've changed a lot. And like I said, it still is what it is. I'm still real as it gets and real as they come. But I just try to do everything in a positive vibration. You know what I mean? And
oh, man, until 4:30 in the morning. My God. I was on 4 to 2 was the shift. For a week, I couldn't take it.
Keep it positive. Hold on.
I can always take it, though, when Negasonic middle-aged dickhead arrives. Hold on. Oh, boy. I don't need this, Tyree. I need you shooting your damned mouth off. You're not making this easy for me. And man and boy, have I had some premonitions of having some trouble with this show. I certainly have. So it is time. It is time once again to grab the slider of destiny and go right. There's no circle of mouth to look for here, so it's a little trickier. Okay, still walking around looking like a bobble-headed doofus.
Minutes.
Here we go.
And you good and you straight and you can comment here and talk here. You feel me? So like, that's what I want. You feel me? Man, like I
split shift. Never had to deal with that.
said, man, these people, it's not even worth my acknowledgement or any response, reaction, or my time. Right? I love it, man. Like I said, I'm what all of you want to be. Y'all built.
I'm assuming you're a dairy farmer.
Shrines of me, right? Which I'm not happy about, man. You're supposed to worship God, bro, not pagan gods. Real talk. I'm being serious about that, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't worship me, bro. Worship God. I'm about bringing people to God. Yeah, the downloads told me about that too. I got people built.
Okay, we're gonna go back because it's just one of those things you just have to hear again because it's unbelievable.
Don't worship me, bro. Worship God. I'm about bringing.
Go back a little bit further. Don't worship me. Worship God. Where the fuck did you get the idea that anybody's worshiping you? Can't you tell I was a little annoyed when the show started?
You're supposed to worship God, bro, not pagan gods. Real talk. I'm being serious about that, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't worship me, bro. Worship God. I'm about bringing people to God. Yeah, the downloads told me about that too. I got people building shrines of me.
He's got people building shrines? Well, once again, I'm pulling that slider to the left, ladies and gentlemen. That's wow.
Don't worship me, bro. Worship God. I'm about bringing people to God. Yeah, the downloads told me about that too. I got people building shrines of me.
Wow. Good to know, Skip Shooter. We need dairy farmers. We need farmers, period, despite what a lot of people tell you. It's not as simple as just going to the store, is it?
Bowing to the bad man. That's ridiculous. I don't want that. I really don't, genuinely.
Well, that's a good thing because you're not getting it. You narcissistic prick.
Like I said, it's all about God over here, man. It's all about preaching the gospel.
Smoke them if you got them again. Obviously, the first one didn't work.
God, love and positivity. And it's a real thing, man. You know, it's like, I see it, man. If you really pay attention, you really see how the Illuminati moves, how their slogan is divide and conquer. and how they move through negativity. You know, I mean, P. Diddy is guilty as hell, right? Not exactly the best person in the world. Hold on.
Oh boy, you're not making it easy. Yep, got to separate that milk plate from the meat.
Not exactly the best person in the world, but I mean, even he said, y'all live off of negativity. That's a fact. But so does he. You know, and that's the whole thing, is that y'all don't understand. You're all in a negative vibration. That's why you're negative. That's why you always want to say something negative. You ain't never going to succeed like that, man. That's the thing. I don't take in your energy at all. It's weakness. That's why y'all ain't got no bread. That's why y'all can't afford a hot dog. That's why y'all are upset all the time.
Then why are you constantly bumming for our money that we don't have? Conveniently, you never quite have an answer to that one. If we're so fucking broke, how far down are you? How far down are you bumming money from people that you believe to be broke? Come now.
I mean, you're hearing me loud and clear. I mean, if you don't want to make that positive change, we ain't got no business talking. Because over here, this is the complete opposite. Like, I don't go to y'all's negativity and then try to tell you something. Right? And a lot of you, you know, can't take it and can't handle it. Right? And that's your issue, not mine. You know, it's not my fault if people are weak. It's not. That's their own personal problem. You feel me? So, like, I could care less how people feel.
Why are you on here? Why do I keep pausing to ask you, why are you on here? That's another bit I think I'm just going to have to begin to let go. How many ways can you say it, man?
If you ain't positive, we've got nothing to talk about. But like I said, back to the so-called women. I'm just talking about what I see in society. And I mean constant. It's a constant thing, constantly.
Yeah, tell me.
I see the same thing, man. And I just wonder, like, how come the so-called women feel like their opinion doesn't matter? Like, they're all the same everywhere you go. They sit there, they do their 9 to 5, they work their job, and they pretty much stay quiet. And then they're all like too shy and like scared of everybody. And then they talk to only like a select few people who are usually like the most beta simp males there is. Whatever's weak, right? That's all they talk to. Like I said, why? Because the so-called women are what?
Dude, you're just coping for the fact that you haven't had any putty whatsoever since old snakeskin Jenny working on 3 years ago now. 3-year dry spell, man. You're starting to look very King Cobra in that way. No, your lips aren't getting thicker. You could use his lips, though. Yeah, nice big fat set of carp lips slacked onto that face. Yeah, it would be an improvement.
In a vibration of fear. And that's my only thing I'm trying to say, is that I don't understand why so-called women don't understand the importance, right, of the same key qualities, right, like bravery.
Don't have it.
Y'all feel what I'm saying and where I'm coming from?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Look at you. You haven't shaved in 4 days. You probably haven't showered in 5. You are walking down the street wearing a Batman mask with a bandana and that goddamn bulletproof vest. How could you make that fall apart? It would take a special kind of irresponsibility to get that thing to fall apart from just wearing it. I don't know. It could be your corrosive sweat. You don't get laid because you're a pussy. You don't get laid because you demand sex constantly. You don't get laid because you have no personality. You don't get laid because some people have seen your channel. A lot of things you are. Sexy is not one of them. Go jack off somewhere, comma, you freak.
Like bravery and all these things, you know, like that applies for women too, man.
You know, Skip, I think that, yeah, that would get that done. Yes, it would.
You know, just because
I like it.
You're a woman doesn't mean that that's irrelevant or it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Shout out to my supporter too on here. Shout out to Michael. I hope you're
Slevin Kolevra is here. Haven't seen you in a few weeks. How you been?
doing okay and feeling better, man. Praying for you. Like I said,
And June is here also, and I'm beginning to feel a lot better. That last hit was a real good one, and I needed it.
I sent your request on Cash App. If you want to fill it, let me know. Just let me know what's up with you, right? And like I said, we could talk. We could bring you on the show to have a conversation. You know, just holler at me, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully through here, you know. But yeah, man, I really want to focus on that because it bothers me. It's very odd for me to see. And I just be wondering, like, where their mind's at. I mean, come on, man. You can't tell me that so-called women are women when they're not. It's not anything.
You know one thing that most women aren't into, Joey? They're not into smegma. You have a lot. I'm guessing.
Negative is something positive. I'm trying to teach you something. What I'm saying is all these so-called women.
Not to mention ass grease, but that is a whole nother story.
Work these 9-to-5s, like I said, then you wonder why they're filled with contempt, envy, jealousy. I mean, they're all just walking around mad as hell with a lot of like suppressed anger and rage. And it's because they have no release.
You know I'm not talking to you, Skip.
You know, and that's a really bad thing. Like, it creates a lot of stuff, honestly, like, you know, bad things inside of you if you don't deal with your feelings the right way and proper way. That's a lot of people's problems. They don't know how to process their emotions.
Now, I will admit myself, I don't shave maybe once a week myself, what with being retired and everything. If I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. So I'm kind of there with you, Skip, but I'm not a homeless fuck that needs to be interviewing for every job possible.
And they don't realize it's not other people's problem. You feel me? But like I said, that's what this job has created. That's what this corporate America that was 100% designed by Satan, just like he uses currency.
Oh, I totally forgot about that aspect there, Red Screen. And they say prostitution's a victimless crime. Go! Circle of Infinite Entertainment, everybody. Haven't seen him in quite some time. Nope, not just me. What in the hell is going on here? Let me drop the curtain. Oh boy, just when I mellow out and everything starts getting real groovy again, then I have this happen. And what is
that was 100% designed by Satan,
all right.
Just like he uses currency
Up goes the curtain.
Separate, to destroy and conquer. So
could be a vertical video weirdness.
It's so contradictory, like I said, when you have these church groups, like the ministries, like I said, I mean, I still talk to Miguel. It's all good, but
he absolutely would. He absolutely does. He has no gratitude. He just has an ever-growing need for more and more, as the police once sang.
I don't agree with what ministries are doing right now. I don't believe that they have anything to do with God, and I think that's very clear. What they have to do with is eating, traveling, and people who don't have, you know, anything going for them to give them a way to kind of make it. And that's good. Like, we need that. We need more of it. Like, honestly, we need more ministry homes that really are effective and get the job done. You know, there's just so much I saw, man, so much horrible.
Alert, alert, alert.
Stuff. I'm talking horrible, bad stuff. There was no regulation, right? So it's like, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard, bro. It doesn't even make sense. See, they say things that aren't possible. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not even going to waste my time, man. Like I said, talk is cheap, man. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Let people run their mouth. You lose.
Oh, come now. Yep. And it streams like garbage, too. Yes, it certainly does. He went black there. We were expecting that. He went black. See what I did there?
My bad. The dude had his stuff so loud, it's unreal. And I don't want that on here. They come out of nowhere, man. It's so irritating. Feel me? But like I said, everything I represent is real, man. I just hope that people learn something from it. Like I said, if you discriminate and you got any kind of ill will feelings towards me, a stranger, I hope that this show helps you to work through that And I hope it helps people to learn how to process their emotions. Like I said, these so-called women, I'm not saying anything but something positive and giving you real advice that can help you if you listen. There ain't no way you're going to sit there and tell me,
yeah, maybe sometime, but generally I don't do panels. And the reason I don't do panels is I'm talking to you right now, and I'm talking to everybody here. If I have somebody on a panel, I have to pay attention to them at the expense of paying attention to you. And it's just, to be totally honest, it's just not something I want to do.
y'all want to work a 9 to 5 for.
Why have one person on a panel when I can have 16 people or however many?
I mean, you're just not going to do it. So like I said, it's like knowing. I wonder if that honk. Yeah, they're honking. They're honking. They're honking. They're honking. Who for real? The hell was that? A birdie? Oh, a bird. Birdie. Say go rockin' Robin, because we really gonna rock tonight.
Wow, that.
Tweet.
And you know, that wasn't random or anything.
Tweet. I just don't want no one to be too startled. Like, you turn around and there's a Batman singing Rockin' Robin. My reaction would probably be like, what the hell, too? Like, that's interesting.
My reaction would be, if I were high or drunk, would be to quit cold turkey on the spot.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, you can't tell me that all you so-called women, and I really want to talk to the so-called women through this, and I hope that they hear my message, because like I said, I'm trying to help you because I actually care. And that's just who and how I am, you know? And like I said, my whole deal is, how do I explain it? I mean, that's what I don't understand. I don't understand. It's just sad to see, like, the history of so-called women is sad to see.
Yeah, if you could see my face when he says, for real. No, it's not a good face. You're right.
See, they don't stand up for themselves. They don't make any sense. Like I said, they all get in relationships with whatever now. Now they don't even make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of our favorite pharmaceuticals, it's Perk 15.
Make a stand on that, draw a line on that, and kind of just really whatever, right? Honestly, right now people can't figure out if they want to be a tiger or a man or a woman. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Now y'all are so ridiculous. It's unreal. When, like I said, I mean, that's the truth, and it will always be the truth, and it's not something worth arguing over. Is that whatever you're born as, that's what you are. There's nothing wrong with saying reality is the truth. There's something wrong with this evil agenda that's being pushed and promoted.
Okay, this particular vertical stream has ended. We've got about 8 more minutes of this one. If he doesn't start another one, I've got something else queued up for you.
Right, like I said, it's all against me, the center of humanity in the world, against a real man. And like I said, it's up to these so-called women to make a stand not only for themselves, but for me. And that's the point, is that men and women were meant to coexist in harmony and are supposed to be standing up for each other.
Men and women are supposed to coexist in harmony. He needs to get out maybe just a little bit more, doesn't he?
So what I'm talking about is a real basis of society, and something that's so integrated in us and so important. And it's the biggest component of what changes how things go in this society. That's what I'm focusing on and trying to change.
Okay, he is scheduled. Come here and learn something that will help you succeed. Well, at least that's what he called the live stream. It is scheduled. He'll probably go live any minute.
Like I said, whatever your issues are towards men, you need to hang them up and get rid of them. You know, we're not all the same. Truthfully, we're not all the same. It's just that you all do not pay attention to someone like me. You overlook me, and that's fine. I don't care about that, but it's the truth. You overlook me, and you overlook me because you've been taught everything wrong.
No, they've been taught everything right. That's what they're not overlooking you. They're not overlooking you. To say that they're overlooking you would be to insinuate that you have some value as either a man or a human being. You certainly don't have any physical looks whatsoever, despite your delusions. Let's see, you're shaped like whatever that thing is on American Dad. The Hunchback, can't forget the Hunchback. God no, can't forget the Hunchback. You have ballin' tattooed across your lower back, colloquially known as, what's that? A tramp stamp? Oh boy, it's just endless.
Everything taught to you since day one has been a lie, right? And you don't understand what a
Yeah, we are kind of in that nether world. He gets around 7 o'clock Sneedville time on the weekend. It does start getting a little dicey. I'm hoping for one more stream because I kind of need the material.
real man is. And that's the thing, is that they're all ignorant. And I'm not saying it in any bad sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, Negasonic middle-aged dickhead, I'll read it for the listeners. Joey's mind computer runs on an Intel Pentium 43 processor. That's beautiful. Wherever you are, put your heads together for that one. It deserves it. Very nice, Nega.
I'm saying that it's the truth. Ignorant only means that you lack knowledge, that you're devoid of what? Knowledge. So I'm giving you the knowledge, so it's up to you to make your choice, whoever you are as an
No, a lack of knowledge is stupidity. It is what that is.
individual, to stop being ignorant. Because now you don't have an excuse, because I've given you the jewel and the
Ignorance. What is the root word of ignorance? It's ignore. That word to me insinuates something accidental in a negative sense.
diamond and the gift. Merry Christmas, nigga. Right? I've given you the gift of knowledge. Feel me?
No.
So, like I said, I mean, what I see in this world is people who are very stagnated. They put everything in their mind into a category. And they basically put you into categories according to what they choose to see you as, but their vision of seeing is they're blind.
This portion of Saturday Madness is brought to you by Self-Pity. Try it today.
Their parameters
Or don't, and be a better person for it.
of how they're gauging you as a person don't exist. Okay? Because they're delusional. And that is the actual state right now of
Ladies and gentlemen, it is C legit. Say hi.
most so-called women and so-called men, which again, I believe there is none of. I think I'm the only true real man, truthfully. I don't believe anyone else is a man. I haven't seen it. And I think it's pretty obvious by my actions every single day. I think it's obvious by my life, by what I've been through. You know, I mean, think about it. These people get on here and they try to say things that make no sense. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. But my point is, people are like that in society too. They're fickle and superficial.
No, you're finally noticing people looking at you like you're a cross between a clown and a madman, because conveniently enough, you are a cross between a clown and a madman.
You know, they don't understand, like, hey, look, men go through things, period. They go through insane things sometimes. You feel me? And that's just what it is, you know, and that's never going to change. On me. That's never going to change, and that's what makes a man. See, like, what makes a man is not what he's accomplished, not how much money he has in the bank, not a job, not a career, not nothing. What makes a man is what he goes through and his experiences in life. And what I see with women is y'all have the wrong mentality and you just sit there arrogantly, and I just think it's funny. I think it's funny because I could talk to somebody. Like, if I promote my channel to you, I can talk to you for 2 seconds and I can read all your body language. I can read what you want. I can read what you're saying without saying it. And that's kind of what I'm responding to, talking to y'all. Okay?
Well,
I'm very direct.
You know, I really, and I'm, a woman, you and Cyrax, well, the hobgoblin wins.
Man, you know what I mean? Everything I talk about on here is a real concept. Like, people don't understand. You can't sneak nothing past me, right? And my whole deal is, why is it always like that? You know, and they can keep making excuses. and saying, oh, it's not, it's very discriminate, always has been towards me, and it's never going to change until I make a change in it. That's why I open my mouth and speak like this, right? And like I said, I don't get equal fair treatment, period, right? And not only that, they don't even feel like I'm worthy of anything or like I'm a human being. And I just wonder that, right, when it makes no sense. Sorry, you got mosquitoes. There's one right there. God, I can literally see him filling up on my...
Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. I'm Richbartone, and Tyree Sneed is going on and on and on about the fact that he can't get laid. It's kind of funny.
My shoulder. These fill up right in front of you, and you can see them filling up. It's crazy. Like, the mosquitoes suck lately, bro. It's terrible. But yeah, like I said, it's a real concept, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, you look at most of the so-called women, what are they spending their time doing? On their phone. You should be on your phone watching me and my videos. Like, you need to change your content of what you watch instead of being on TikTok all day and OnlyFans and Instagram trying to get your fake fame. Go look at somebody who's already achieved fake fame in a world that's designed to help women, not men. I was never supposed to get internet famous. I'm not even supposed to be out here free. They want me behind the wall. People have tried to stop me from even living my life a million times. That's why I do it. Right? So,
yeah.
Like, what I'm saying makes perfect sense. What doesn't make sense is your society, right? Like I said, they spend all their time on social media doing nothing. I mean, you ought to change your content and gear it to this, and come here and learn something. If you've got an attitude that you want to remain ignorant and don't want to learn nothing, that might be your problem. See, it's all good with them until a tragedy happens or they get a wake-up call of a lifetime, you know, and you see it happen all the time, especially with so-called women, because they're neglectful, right? They treat everyone in a horrible way, right? Just complete neglect, right? Don't care about anyone but themselves. And this is what this programming has directly created. The programming was issued and implemented upon this society, all of you, through Illuminati and Freemasonry, what I have stood up against, defeated all these witches, covens, organizations that are really real.
Ooh, boy.
Right? In front of your face. And that's why I'm Batman. It's not fake. There's nothing fake about what I do. Everything is real as it gets. I mean, this is a movie in front of you, and y'all don't get to see most of it because I don't show you nothing. You feel me?
No.
Because that's the truth. Like, I can't show y'all nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing, bro. Y'all don't know what's real. Y'all don't know what Batman has accomplished and how real I am.
Did you know that this week Tyree Sneed's daily route, if you would wish to call it that, was triangulated? Yeah, that's right. They actually figured out, whoever they may be, the exact route that you take every single day. Feel paranoid yet? Oh, wait, you already are.
Y'all don't have a clue, you know, and that's fine. That's the way we're going to keep it. You know, Batman could brag all day. What's it going to get me? Nothing. Feel me? But like I said, I mean, you should be coming over here and learning something. You should be getting educated just like anyone else. While y'all sit around at your 9 to 5 in your job, again, I'm not saying anything but something positive and some constructive criticism. Hold up.
Professional.
Sorry, I'm sick. Told y'all. Ascension symptoms. It's real. Seriously. I haven't felt like this in a long time. But like I said, while you're at your 9 to 5 and you're standing there doing nothing, right, and you're on the clock getting paid, more power to you. I've done it plenty. I've rode the clock out 1,000,000 times and gotten my checks. I made thousands of dollars doing temp work before. It ain't nothing, right? That's...
Made thousands doing temp work. That was Holler at your worldwide Batman right here on Saturday Madness. I'm Richbartone. And yes, I did see that short. He got picked up by somebody. I was guessing an Uber driver, but then again, it's like, how could he possibly have money for an Uber? So who knows? If it was an Uber, that guy's not going to be driving Uber much longer. I quit. Why? If I told you why, you would never believe me. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Well, let me see what we have here. What do we have here? Do we have anything at all? Let me click on it, and we'll just see what happens. Awaiting patiently. Stream ended 4 seconds ago. Really? 4 seconds ago. I'm assuming that there wasn't much of anything to this one, and man and boy. Okay, all right.
I think I'm just going to start a new one.
Here we go. It's not much, but it's what we got.
So let me know, please. I think I'm just going to start a new one. Again. Didn't I just create this one?
You don't know.
I'm trying to see if the viewers are changing. Looks pretty stagnant to me here. I'll be right back.
You do know that's the truest thing you've said in a long time, because it is, in fact, pretty damn stagnant. Boy, stagnant. Over there, I'm Richbartone. It's Saturday Madness on Negative 43 TV. So, what to look at now? Let me go ahead and click on this. Scintillating entertainment for your Saturday night. Let me see here. Click on live. Come learn from the Batman. That just ended, so we're not concerned with that very much. Let me see here. Oh, okay. This is what I was going to start the show with anyway. This is called I Am Making Money, Boy. Right here, right now. Double click on it. Bring the curtain up. Drag it back.
It didn't take me long to get this business up and running and effective. You know what I mean? But I've been doing this for a good hot minute. And it's taken a lot of practice, right? With what I do on here and what I do off of here. But I'm starting to get really good at everything I'm doing, which tends to happen with me. I usually excel, and I always end up being the best at everything I do. I'm just being honest. I'm not being cocky. I'm not bragging. No, I'm just telling you the truth because I work hard.
You're merely being delusional, but that's old hat with you.
Harder than anybody. My work ethic is impeccable, right? That my dad instilled in me. I got to get out of this grass. Hold on.
Your dad didn't instill anything in you. He did, however, infuse some fluids, let's say.
I can't see what's in it, and that's bad news. Bad news. Tall grass is bad news. Hopefully these dogs ain't over here today. So yeah, like I said,
the goddamn dogs.
Like I said, man, I'm all about self-empowerment, teaching people true empowerment, and
ladies and gentlemen, the legend that is Chris Legit. And the last time I heard, it was too expensive for him, Chris.
Trying to teach people how to tap into their own spirituality and figure out who they really are, and about pushing human beings to greatness and to achieve more. You know, more than the norm, more than what's expected of you. Man, I was looking in the mirror today. I went in somewhere. I got me a Coca-Cola and just sat down for a minute, you know, ate some bread. And
yes, indeed, it's downrange. He's in Australia where it's summer. Can't say the same thing here, although the temperature is not bad. It's 55 degrees here, and it's not really going to go any lower tonight, but 30-mile-an-hour winds and constant rain, it's really not great.
Stuff was cool. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Because I have to sit down for a minute sometimes.
Of course, I have nothing to complain about when you're talking about what's going on in Louisiana and West Texas right now.
So that I can see what's going on with all this with my business. I can't do it all moving. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, they were super nice. They were cool. I appreciate that. Like I said, man, I try to promote the channel everywhere that I go. But, you know, I just wonder, like, what the ignorant sheep out there in the public, I just wonder what they think about me and what I do. I don't really care what I think. I could care less. I don't care what people think.
The odd looks that you're beginning to get all of the time should tell you everything you need to know about how people feel about you. You used to be, worth a chuckle or two. Now you're just a nuisance and very suspicious.
I just don't. Way past that point, never really did care. If you want me to be realistic, I'm just not the type. But I just wonder, I'm just curious, because I mean, I look at most people like what they are, which is brainwashed. So when I look at people in society, I'm a totally different animal, man. I'm on a different vibration. Everything I do is real. Everybody knows what I do, who I am, right? We're just not living the same. We're not. I'm on a different frequency, and it's something that people should be paying attention to and trying to get to. But then again, if you had a bunch of me's running around, I don't know what that would be like. That might be difficult. I'm gonna be real.
Be difficult? If there were a whole bunch of you running around? Unemployable, stupid, extremely mentally ill, stupid, incapable of getting along with anybody at all, stupid. What? Oh yeah, a chronic masturbator, stupid. Need I go on? I could.
A bunch of me's would probably be difficult. It'd probably be a hard time for everybody. So I'm just saying, I mean, it takes years and years and years. It takes going through real tragedy and real pain and suffering.
Actually, be picking up around here. He is live again, so back we go to find what we can get into. I will click on live. I believe we'll be watching Come Learn from Batman. I think that is what's live. It appears to be. Here goes the double click. All that behind the scenes stuff you wonder about, kids? Okay.
So, like I said, I mean, I don't expect, when I give my channel to someone, right? I don't expect them to write off the hand. Hold on. I got to turn this on. I don't expect them to write offhand understand every word that's coming out of my mouth or where I'm coming from, because it would be hard. It would be hard to, because it's random. It'd be hard to understand me. I'm a hard person to understand something.
We're going to risk it tonight. It doesn't seem to be much of a risk at all. We're going to go back to the beginning. He doesn't seem to be in a deleting mood tonight, so hopefully that keeps up. Don't want to miss any stupidity.
You lose your dream conversations with these people. Y'all need to trend saying, real talk. You lose your dreams in conversation. You lose your dreams in doubt. You lose your dreams in fear. You lose your dreams in going out and fake partying. Really, what are we all doing? What are we all doing here? Are we not here to work together? These are the questions that I'm really posing. Like I said, I'm not a poser. I'm not fake. I'm legit.
These are the questions I'm posing. I'm not a poser. You take one word, suggested another. I do.
Real as it gets and real as they come. I promise that. And my whole deal is, as a people, if anyone was chosen and selected to try to bring unity to the masses, it would definitely be me, right? I'm half Mexican. I'm white. My name is Tyree. That's not your typical name for someone like me, right? No.
Tyree is a name with a long tradition in the state of Texas, going back to when people like John Beale Sneed roamed the face of the earth. Yeah, I know it was a pretty bad time.
I act a lot different. I hold myself a lot different. I move a lot different. I'm just different.
Man and boy, what a cocksucker, huh? John Beale Sneed, what a cocksucker. He may have even been worse than Tyree because he actually killed several times. And hey, Hatfield McCoy's here, right in the middle of a rant about his murderous ancestors. Hello there. I thought I hit the damn button.
like I said, I'm just asking, what are we all doing here? I mean, I just feel like there could be a lot more unity, not just personally to me, just in general, a lot more camaraderie. And I really feel like if people came together and worked together, I think that we could get a lot more done. And that's a fact.
You mean if everybody gave everything to you, you could get a lot more done? You entitled little fucking bit.
You know what I mean? I mean, anybody would understand that concept if you just think. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Just think, and that's what I encourage people to do, like Tupac said, to think.
Pardon me.
Like, think. God gave you a brain, use it. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know how many people are trying to imitate and copy me on the internet right now? You can't imitate greatness. I mean, you could try.
I would like to say that nobody's trying to imitate you, but it seems like the whole lolcow thing is just, it's exploding. We're even seeing growth here in Sneedville, and Tyree's subs are definitely going up. But it's like with every passing day, there's another spastic loony. It's utterly amazing. And not a one of those spastic loonies I just mentioned are patterning me, trying to copy you. Yeah, that would have been a better way to say it.
You can't recreate greatness. You for sure can't fabricate greatness. Okay? Like, people failed, man. You got these people so worried about me, they create fake channels on YouTube with fake subs, fake views, right? And I don't know what you're trying to get me to feel, because I don't feel nothing. Y'all don't make money off of me. I mean, like I said, it just seems to be the
I, of course, beg to differ.
Same repetitive nonsense from cowards who are terrified of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, like I get it. Like, you really want someone to feel like you, like empty, delusional, miserable, and it just don't work on me. You know what I mean? And people got to understand, like I said, I've come up against all odds doing what I do. I've come up against a lot, and like I said, I'm the pioneer of all this. I mean, you're witnessing history being made. People can say what they want.
You're right, Blue Devil. He's alone in that regard, yes.
But that's the truth. You're witnessing actual history being made, and a lot of this is like literally biblical concerning me. So, like I said, I mean, I don't expect, like when I give my channel to someone, right? I don't expect them to right off the hand. Hold on. I got to turn this on. I don't expect them to right offhand understand every word that's coming out of my mouth or where I'm coming from, because it would be hard.
Hard? It would be hard to understand anything you say. Hey, let alone a normie? I've been at this for working on 6 years now, and let me tell you something. A normie is in no way ready for your channel. No way whatsoever. You have to be filtered, really, before you can even be consumed as media, shall I say. Man, a face full of that to a normie that doesn't know what to, well, I was going to say that doesn't know what to expect, but I mean, look at him.
It would be hard to, because it's random. It'd be hard to understand me. I'm a hard person to understand sometimes, but then I map it out so easy for people to figure out that it shouldn't be that difficult. But I just hope that, like I said,
it's not only difficult. People in the know gave up trying to figure you out years ago.
I hope my messages get through to people and can help people to ascend, number one, to reach ascension. Like I said, I mean, the financial stuff and the money stuff, to me, don't really matter that much, but hopefully I could teach people to at least just have the bravery and strength to open your own business, to eventually utilize your own resources and believe in yourself and try to create your own business. because I'm not going to sit here and act like, at least we were given this opportunity. We weren't given it. I had to work super hard for it. I had everyone trying to stop me from making it on here. By the way, like I said, if y'all send gifts, if we get at least one gift for 3 vertical live streams, I'll get $1,000 bonus.
I don't know who told him that. I can tell you, number one, it's not true. And number two, whoever told him that, good job.
So help your boy out, because they've been trying to keep me stagnated and broke for a minute. And I was never stagnated or broke. This network doesn't want to pay. And like I said, I got to take them to court anyway for all the stuff that I've been through, which is insane. And the most notorious federal case, I'm putting together a federal lawsuit that, again, includes like half the corporations in America, maybe all. And again, I suspect that these companies make their...
Yeah, you're probably right. And perhaps that was too obvious for an old man.
...profit off of child trafficking, not off of selling product, not off of...
Nonetheless, all I can say is, hey, man, nice shot.
What they pose and pretend to do in front of you. Your society, like Wesley Snipes said in that vampire movie, is nothing more than a sugar-coated topping. And that's what people got to understand. You're all living in the matrix. You're living in the nice world.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not.
You're living in the nice world. I'm not. Is that a crack of reality?
I'm really awake. I've been through things you couldn't even fathom or imagine.
No shit.
And if you're gonna utilize me for anything,
you're right. I have never in my life had to sleep underneath the spider tree.
Utilize me and learn from me. This society, they don't know how to utilize people. They try to use people, and that's the problem. You're not rewarding people being real. You're trying to punish people being real and reward people being fake, and that ain't how it works. So like I said, everybody's an adult. It's time to grow up. Straight up. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up, and like I said, we got to face these issues head on in our society, and that's the only way that we will have a change. And that's all that I try to do, is just come at the issue direct. Come at the issue straight up, right? Because that's the only way that we're going to make a change. I'm not on here to look cute. I'm not on here to waste time. I'm on here to accomplish a purpose that is God's will.
Like what? A purpose that is like what? Fucking name something, dickhead.
Right? And truly.
Yeah, that was Woody, but sometimes he just pisses me off.
God's will, I truly do God's work and am the embodiment of everything that God is and represents. Right? And like I said, I don't, that's why I just wonder, I'd be wondering how it is for the public when they watch me, when they see me. Like, I wish I could do interviews with them just to get their opinion on how they take it. People take me the wrong way. Like I said, I never tried to shine. I just shine naturally.
You wouldn't want to do interviews with people to find out what they really think of you. Oh, dear Lord, no. You'll be jumping off an overpass before you know it. By the way, algorithm, that was humor. I know that binary code doesn't really understand the human concept of comedy or levity, but that's okay. That was comedy, comma, you fascist bit.
It's like Tupac said. Tupac was like, I don't know why I shine and nobody else does. But he said, but I think it's because when I look in the mirror, I see my soul, and I'm the same way. I don't know if he sold his soul or not. It's not really my business. You know what I mean? But like I said, my whole deal is about exposing Freemasonry, Illuminati. I've done radio against them for over 25 years, right? And it just is what it is, man. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, like I said, these people know what they're guilty of. They know their crimes. They know they're going to prison, right?
No, none of that's true. It's negative 43 TV's Saturday Madness. That's absolutely true. It's 24 minutes after the hour, wherever you may be in the world. He's not live anymore. We have about four and a half minutes or so left.
In good time, they're going to prison, right? And like I said, Batman has accomplished everything. like quickly. You know what I mean? So like I said, I've already made a vast change because I put a lot of work in. Like I really work hard at what I do. Like I said, while y'all fools are sleeping, I'm working. While y'all fools just sitting there, whatever, worried about nonsense or worried about the moves I'm making, I'm steady making moves though, right?
Speaking of his work, this portion of our show is brought to you by Walking in Circles for No Reason at All.
Steady clocking these figures, steady lining these checks, steady making bread, nigga, right? Like I said, I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I just hope that people understand, like, what you're witnessing is all real, man. It's not fake, man. Believe me, bro, it's gotten a lot realer, and that's why I know that what I have to say will touch the hearts of the real people and real individuals. And, you know, the communities, people are listening in all these communities to me. They're listening.
Such a beautiful evening in Brownsville, and it's completely wasted on him.
And I just wish that I could hear their opinions a little more, is all I'm saying. You know, y'all are more than welcome to type your genuine opinions. It's just hard.
People type their genuine opinions and get blocked. What are you talking? But what are you even saying? Everybody here, and I mean even the people who found you 2 days ago, know you're lying.
To get the real public to interact, you know, it'd just be the same people that sit on the internet all day scared to go outside. Right? So I just wish that the dichotomy online was a little more real, but I can't change that. It's not my job to. I'm not
Dichotomy, another word he does not know the meaning of.
expected to change that. Right. But man, I can smell the fear. I'll tell you that much. I'm smelling fear.
That's not fear. That's your feet.
Smell the fear of all these so-called fake enemies. Because like I said, they all know they're no good. It's just the wicked, man. Like I said, my purpose is clear as day. I stand against the wicked. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, we don't do monotonous talking that makes no sense. We're not going to acknowledge.
All you do is monotonous talk. That's all you do. It's all you do. I'm letting more and more of what you say just pass by now because it's ripped out. You're becoming a real challenge to clown. I'll never stop, of course, but you are becoming a real problem to roast. Just out of the repetition is just, give me something to work with. Why don't you?
You can say whatever you want. Who told you that I care what you think? Nobody. Who told you your opinion matters? And that's it. Like, that's it. End of the conversation. It's not difficult. You know what I mean? And that's the problem is, like I said, these internet networks have gotten people to run their mouth too much and say things that they wouldn't say to my face. It's gotten people too comfortable, like Mike Tyson said, right? And it's got people too comfortable with being dismissive, which again ties into what I'm saying about the so-called women in society and how I'm here to change the paradigm of society and help the women to develop.
Look at you. Look at you. For God's sakes, look at you. What? I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Should you somehow, some way, come across a woman that will gladly fuck you, you're in danger, buddy.
You know, you can't sit there and...
She's crazier than you are, should that happen. But it won't, but boy, wouldn't that be fun?
Say that you're a woman if you don't meet the qualifications and criteria of being a woman. If you settle, right? Yes, it's very dark. I already took some good videos in it. If you settle for stunted growth, right? And you settle.
If you settle for stunted growth, if you settle for stunted growth. Oh, I really needed him to say that. And by the way, join me, everybody. Command Shift 3 if you're on a Mac. Yes, the magical click of the camera eye.
Well, you settle in your 9 to 5, and you settle with being ignorant and devoid of knowledge, and you settle for these concepts, then that's the life that you're going to live. That's why, like I said, you have so many people, they know that these so-called women, they settle for who they get with. I mean, it's sad, it's pathetic. It's just a bunch of wallowing in society of depression and misery.
I don't know. Do you really think Jessica would fuck Tyree Sneed? I mean, she fucked Cobes and everything, but Cobes is definitely better off than he is, though.
And emptiness and unhappiness, I'm not a part of that. I'm truly happy. You feel what I'm saying?
No, not
right?
at all.
Oh, look, we got more triggered, impressed individuals. Triggered, impressed individuals who are mad.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And nothing's funny, but they mad.
It's 30 minutes after the hour. Wherever you may be in the world, this is Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. I'm Rich Baritone, and we're watching Come Learn from Batman. That, of course, is not possible. Negative 43 TV.
And they project, because right now they're like feeling nothing but the angst of my success. So they're super mad right now, super triggered and impressed. Good, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you mad. I just don't care. I didn't ask you how you feel. You're nobody to me. Like I said, those are all cowards, man. All cowards, bro. People who back down, right? People who are terrified of me. The whole street saw. Reality is what it is, man.
Yeah, she saw that Cobra had something, that Cobra was doing better than she was, and she just thought she'd swoop right in and take all of it. He's a total fucking sucker. Total fucking sucker. He can't say no to the putty.
The whole world knows. Feel me? Like I said, ain't nothing funny over here. This is the real deal, and as serious as it gets, what I do. So like I said,
she would have to, I think I might see where you're going here. Yeah, she would have to be absolutely convinced that he's going to get millions in this lawsuit he's always talking about. Yeah, that may have potential.
At the end of the day, that's what cowards do. Cowards get online and type nonsense. We're not here for that. We're here to teach the public something that's going to help them. Like I said, everybody has to wake up, man. My deal is, I'm just telling people, come to God, build your own business, become free.
There is something to be said for that, devil, but still, it's a funny prospect.
And independent, like Kennedy said, like God intended Americans to be. And that's what this whole New World Order is about, is they're against God and against I and against us. I'll be back.
He'll be back. Will he really? I don't think he'll be back for the evening anyway. That's Come Learn from Batman. Right here on Saturday Madness. I'm, of course, Rich Baritone. So let's go on back and maybe take a look at what we were looking at, or maybe look at something else. No, let's go with that. We're going to go back to I Am Making Money Boy, which would, of course, indicate that he's not making any money whatsoever, because everybody knows he's not making money. I just wonder, at this point in the story, it's like, whose dick do you think you're yanking? Everybody knows what the hell's going on here. Well, let's get back to it anyway. Double click. Up goes the curtain. Ah, yes,
And like I've gone through this entire time, continue to go through. You know, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of any of those things. Like, you know, they have different.
Well, I can't imagine doing the first choice. Let's see. Would you rather hook up with Jenny, or hook up with NAL, or jump off a bridge? I'm telling you what, the water looks really tempting right now, doesn't it?
Different complexes and stuff that people pick up. Like, you know, a lot of these little men, they got the little man syndrome, the Napoleon Bonaparte complex. Feel me? But, you know, there's other stuff too that you pick up that's positive. You know what I mean? And like I said, I mean, my whole thing is just anything I do is going to be real. That's who I am. Hold on.
Hold on.
So, yeah, like I said, I mean, it's the way of the world. You know, the brave The brave are going to get out and make things happen. And the coward's going to sit there idly standing by. And the coward's going to sit there idly standing by, right? And most of the cowards, you know what I mean? They going to sit there and pray for my downfall. I already know what it is. I'm not fooled. It's been that way for years, man. When I was younger, like I said, I was always in the street, putting work in the street. I'd have dudes sit me down that, you know, as I got older and matured a little more, I still have mad respect for them, but I just realized that they were kind of gassing me up and telling me a lot of stories and embellishing to, you know, and maybe some of them weren't embellishing, but I don't know how to explain it. I mean, let me not say that because, you know, the people I was cool with, I'm still cool with, and some of them are very real. So, I mean, there's like one I can think of.
People that he's cool with, and some of them are very real. Wow, what a mind to have, huh?
That was real about everything, in my opinion, right? So not them. I'm talking about other people, though. They'll see me on the front lines, right? Like even now, doing the real thing. You know how it is with cowards, man. Cowards be sitting there like wishing you bad. You know what I mean? That's just the way of the world, bro. You know, cowards don't like brave hearts. And my thing is, I quite frankly could care less. Like, anybody who doesn't have the heart to see me and face me as a man and have a conversation, hold on. But yeah, anybody who doesn't have the heart to see me and face me as a man and have a conversation, I don't have any respect for. The thing is, it translates to so-called women too. Like I said, in this society, most of the women are so-called women. They're not women. Now, hear me out what I'm saying before you say, oh, he's this and that, and try to dismiss what I'm saying, right? Like, these are the things that need to be said.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. He had his stuff playing, so I was trying to wait till it passed. The old man, he looked. You know, I'm not going to say it, but
No, I wasn't muted. I decided I was going to go get a drink of water. I did not have one. I walked into my bathroom, which is 10 feet away from the negative 43 TV studios, got said drink of water, came back in here, only to find to my horror that once again, he went quiet the second I walked out. Just wonderful entertainment for you and yours.
it's kind of funny. You get different reactions, man. You know what I mean? I mean, I can understand that it elicits emotions and feelings out of people seeing me out here like this, you know, with what I'm doing and everything I'm representing. But it should bring out good feelings, unless you a bad, evil person. You know what I mean? But some of them, I think they just get caught offhand. That's why I just be nice to say hello. What's up, Ace? How you doing? How you doing? Well, I mean, did you just say broccoli Bane? Oh, man. That's crazy, bro. You know, the thing is, your comment might be kind of cute and it might be okay, but then you always put your shadow of what you really feel in it.
God, the mind-crushing levels of paranoia.
Like the people who preach to me that I get downloads from, they already told me about that what you're doing is you feel envious and jealous. It's an H word. It's a 4-letter word. Okay, it rhymes with Nate, like Nate Dogg.
You mean hate? The word hate. You're afraid to say the word hate because you're afraid you'll get demonetized, but yet the N-word with an A flows like water. Every now and again, a nice hard ER on the end of that one, too. Man, geez. Which word is worse than the other? Apparently, it's hate.
And that's what you feel for me inside your heart. because you wish you could be me and you're super jealous. You see me, you're like, he's good looking, he's handsome, he's wealthy, he's smart, he's everything I want to be, right? So what you do is you pretend that you're making a joke, but you're not funny, number one. And it's always with the shadow and disguise because you're having to project how you feel. And a lot of it is about yourself.
You know what? We're going to go back and listen to this jewel again. This is actually one of the things that I listened to Tyree Sneed for. Hopefully you feel the same way.
He's handsome, he's wealthy, he's smart, he's everything I want to be.
No, not that.
Right? So what you do is you pretend that you're making a joke, but you're not funny, number one.
Yeah.
And it's always with the shadow and disguise because you're having to
always with the shadow and disguise
project how you feel. And a lot of it is about yourself.
Because you project about how you feel, and a lot of it's about yourself. Wow.
It's not so much me, it's how you feel about yourself.
No, it's all you, and I don't feel you, comma, you Tyree.
So over here, we just don't tolerate that. The answer is no, and that's it. You can go somewhere else with that. Okay? So remember, it's actually very easy to handle. That's why I talk calmly, and I do one issue at a time, right? Like, it makes no sense. But like I said, I personally love that, man. They say if you don't have people feeling like that, you ain't doing something right. I'm out here getting paid, homie. I'm out here getting paid. I'm out here making money. I'm out here as a spokesperson for all of America and the world.
I would love to hold him to the wall about that. Okay, dude, break it down. How you making this money? Where's this money? I mean, really, right now, fucking seriously, I want proof. Where is this money? We know where it is. He's a real nowhere man.
And I'm teaching people something real that they can actually utilize.
Okay, Beatles, please don't block the stream.
And learn from, right?
Please listen.
Teaching a lot while I'm working and doing everything I do, which is a whole lot. And like Ace said, I'm super active now. I'm exercising a lot, obviously, right? I was looking in the mirror today, man. I was like, man, I'm cut. Like, I've definitely gotten in amazing shape. I didn't realize, I guess that's what the downloads be trying to tell me. I don't realize how much I've accomplished, and I don't realize how strong I've gotten. Like, I've done a lot. Like, I've made a lot of progress and gained a lot of ground. Like I said, I'm really upset because I really want to get back to my training.
Well, you never will, and you're in permanent calorie debt at this point. There is no way that you are taking in a sufficient number of calories to account for the walking you do day in and day out because you're on patrol. You're not on patrol. You're not on patrol. If somebody spontaneously combusted within 20 feet of you, you'd keep walking. You are not on patrol. Please, pay pigs. Please, 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 if you hear me, buy this guy a scooter. Better yet, a dirt bike. At least a scooter.
And it's just, every day I look at my hand, and my hand still has, like a little opening in it. So there's still a little issue, and that's the other thing too. I ran out of tape. I need to see if maybe I can pick some
back. Sometimes my running my mouth steps on some things. And let's go back a little bit, maybe a minute and a half. And let's see if Rich can stay quiet. It's a challenge, believe me.
A lot. Like, I've made a lot of progress and gained a lot of ground. Like I said, I'm really upset because I really want to get back to my training. And it's just, every day I look at my hand, and my hand still has, like a little opening in it. So there's still a little issue, and that's the other thing too. I ran out of tape. I need to see if maybe I could pick some up.
Fuck it. That wound at the base of his thumb, the puncture wound, that mother looked deep. If he's going to have a problem, it'll be with that wound. Of course, he's not caring for it properly, but you wouldn't expect anything less, would you?
Here in a minute, because I ran out of tape. I don't have any more tape, and I need to tape the bandage if I continue to do this with it. But I just wish you would hurry up and heal and close so that I could start working out. So I don't know if I'm going to have to just take the bandage off completely tomorrow and, take my chances. I don't know. I'm so tired of doing this, man. I've been dealing with this. How much is it?
Take your chances. Amputation's hip. Haven't you heard?
Been like a week. It's been a little hot.
I take that joke back, comma, I'm sorry. I believe in karma. I totally disavow that joke.
Minute, man. It's kind of old. Let me read Ace's comments. Said, putting in work. They be saying boss is the next Tupac. Man, I'm not the next Tupac. Who said that? Nobody's saying that.
You're right.
Come on, man. I'm not the next Tupac. I'm way better than him. I'm a lot stronger, a lot tougher, and a lot more rugged and raw. But yeah, I mean, in some way, I guess I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm with that. That's cool. I don't have an issue with that. So my bad. My bad for being reactive and defensive because of my position that I'm in every day doing this. 19 in the box. Let's see you do it.
I have 26.
4 likes. Right? Like I said, I do this in my sleep at my leisure, man. You know what I mean? People wish that they could do what I do. Hold up.
Yes, those moments that, as a host, I live for. Yes, indeed, when Tyree Sneed decides that he's going to ruin 2 shows at once. Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. Here we go.
All right. I put on my stuff so I can listen to this while I'm talking to you. Let me know if you can hear me still, Ace, please. Sure, they have some similarities, but correction, boss. Thank you. Ain't the next Tupac. He's the first Tyree Sneed. Right. Exactly. Like, I mean, I don't know. I might be him reincarnated. I don't know. If I...
You can't be him reincarnated. You toothless fuck. You cannot be Tupac Shakur reincarnated. You were alive when he died. So, no.
Damn, I can tell you one thing. He was definitely real. Because I know I'm real. Right? But like I said, I'm not out here bragging. I'm not out here on no false bravado. Like I said, this is really what I do.
Yeah, it just, if you believe in reincarnation, and even if you don't believe in it, that he was alive when the man died. No, he's not reincarnated. No. God, no.
You do. All of you wake up every day and you go to 9 to 5, go to your 9 to 5. I do the real thing. Right? And I'm going to keep doing the real thing nonstop because that's all I know how to be is real. Right? And like I said, it's serving as an inspiration to a lot of people. I'm a role model, a true role. I'm a role model for the public. And I'm very happy about that. You feel me? I'm very happy that people are inspired.
It did look like he was staring into the sun there a moment ago, didn't it?
By what I do. I'm trying to see because I can't see because of the sun.
Because you've been staring into it. I can't see because of the sun, he says, after staring into the sun. Wow, he's getting worse. Squish, squish, squish. Yes, indeed. Audible Toe Jam. You only get that here on Negative 43 TV.
It's the halfway house right there. I think that's what it is. I think it's a halfway house. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate it. All right. I need y'all to bear with me for a second. And I'm going to try to be right back. If we got to start a new live, we'll probably do that. Even though we got 23 in the box. We're doing a good job. We're getting great views. That's all good.
Well, actually, it wasn't. That was I Am Making Money Boy. Right here on Saturday Madness. I'm Richbartone. Let's see what else we can find. We'll be here absolutely no later than 8:30 this evening. I have to leave very early in the morning, going to go see my daughter and her family, and we're going to take a whole lot of Christmas presents over there. So it'll be a fun Sunday for us for sure. But we'll be done by 8:30 here on Negative 43 TV. So we can assume that we're not going to get any more new live anything from him today. Streams. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So let me see. We need to find something. Oh, okay. Here's one that I'm going to play. Let me bring up the curtain first. For those of you who can see it, please, please, please look at that thumbnail. I am proof that hard work pays off. Yep, there he is being all limpy gimpy. Let's double click on it and see what unfolds. Negative 43 TV, Saturday Madness.
Right. We're back and I am exhausted. Long day today.
Thank you, Nega.
Let me give you all a minute to congregate. Congregate, all you conspirators. Come on in my chat. We're getting tons of views, man. I'm fully booked, busy as hell. I don't even have a minute to sit down and rest. I'm tired as hell. Tried to sit down and eat. I don't even got time to do that, really.
You have the time. You don't have the money. You don't have the money, baby. It's true. Red screen, the Christmas stream will probably be on the New Year's Eve show.
But I did eat quite a bit. But, man, it's getting like the way that I want it, where this business is just nonstop. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Batman! So yeah, like I said, the business is it's working. It's working, it's effective. I mean, this is a hell of a business, man. It's a hell of a business. Like I said, it carries through word of mouth. It's easy to promote. I built it. I'm the pioneer. I told y'all it's in my DNA. I know how to build businesses. Not Carly Fiorina. She failed with Hewlett Packard. But me, I know how to build a business. I'm the success. I'm the success story, and now all that inheritance you allegedly stole from me is coming back to me, right?
There was no inheritance stolen from you. It didn't happen.
Facts. They can't cover it up no more. It's obvious. It's too obvious, man. Every reading is about my inheritance that you people stole from me. Like I said, they're going to have to give me all my money back. They're going to have to
that's true.
give me the homes that they're occupying and living in. My homes, they're going to have to give those to me. Everything that belongs to me. Real talk. God says it's happening soon as tomorrow. I don't know what that means, what it is. I don't know what phase of his plan that means. But I told y'all we're real close, man. Like there's about to be a major shift and a wealth transfer. Okay? And then everybody's going to look back and say, that boy was a genius. Like that boy right there, he got gifts. Like they said with Eazy-E in that one song, I could do the boogaloo. It's like, yeah, that boy, I knew him when he was knee high. He still is knee high. This Eazy-E was short. Like he still is knee high. Say, you lying. That song's hilarious.
Say hello to Sheriff Godson on this Saturday evening.
But yeah, man, like I said, this is what happens when you're raised the right way. I had a real father. All credit to him. All credit to my father, right?
What Mother Nature did not fuck up, your dad did.
Prayers for him, right? Like I said, I miss my dad, man. My dad is who raised me this way, and I am so happy and glad. And see, that's true love, man. That's real love.
Your dad fucked up.
That's love when somebody loves you enough to give you tough love and teach you the right ways to be. Feel me? I'm thankful for everybody, man. Thankful for everybody who helped me. Feel me? So, like I said, I don't know, man. This business is taking off, bro. I'm just being real with you, man. I don't even have time to do nothing. Like, it's just Batman, Batman, Batman. That's what y'all don't get. That's why I kept going so hard, because I knew it was going to get to this point. I just released some short videos. I just barely sat down for a little bit. Sit down, like easy money. Release my little videos real quick, and immediately over 200 something views on one of them. I don't know how much the other ones did. They probably did more than that. So they're going to get They average over 400 every time. Some of them are doing like a G, like 1,000 views. Like, we're going to get the views up too, because I keep promoting, I keep trying to show the channel to people I come across when I have the time and a chance to.
And there, as I said a few minutes ago, there's no way that they can be ready for this. They have an idea that it's going to be completely off center, but yet they have no idea.
To talk to them, I talk to them real quick. I give them the channel. Again, you got to understand, I'm not just on here for money. I'm on here for a purpose, and I have a message for the whole world to hear. It's a very deep message. It's very deep and entailed. There's a lot to it. I've done a lot of shows. I've done a ton of videos, over 6,000 videos. I mean, you got to delve into the channel and look at it. You can't just keep looking at the surface of something and expect to gain anything from it.
Well, you see, the problem with that relative to any channel that you have is the deeper that one goes, the worse it tends to get. Every single channel you've ever had degrades in that manner. There's nothing to delve in. It's all painfully the same, yet it isn't. That's the bizarre thing. Other than everything you say, that, of course, is quite bizarre on its own.
That's why it's crazy. First of all, nobody can speak on me, but you for sure can't when y'all don't even take the time to watch all of what I created. It takes years. I mean, I've worked hard at it. You got to go through this channel, man. You got to see all I've been through. It tells a story, man. You got to see what I've been through. You got to delve into it, you know? You got to do your research. I'm not trying to act like nothing I'm not. I'm just me. I'm trying to teach people something. I'm trying to get people to exit out this matrix and ascend. I'm trying to teach people how to reach ascension like I have. It's a real thing. We're vibrational beings. You have to choose to live and operate in a vibration of love, right? And that's how it works. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Just watching him walk at this particular point in time, God, it's making my hips hurt.
That was cool. They were saying hi to me. Two guys that look like they work security. Shout out to them if they see the channel. Thank you. I appreciate any support, man. You know, especially from the guys, man. I'll be real, man. I almost appreciate it more than with the women because, you know, I stand for men's rights.
I stand for men's rights. Yes, you're full doofus mode tonight.
You know, like, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's my cause, you know, so it's personal to me, you know, and I've been through a lot, you know, I've been through hell and back. So I'm really about helping men and women equally. But I don't know, you know, I guess it's because of what I've been through in my struggle and the fact that we never get an equal playing field. You know, every day people talk about women this, women that, what women go through. And this is the facts. I'm not talking from any place of anything. I'm not mad about anything. But, I mean, audience can tell me if I'm lying. Thank you. I appreciate that for real. Can you give more of your opinion, please? Like, that's good. I appreciate it. Can you give them more of your opinion on what I'm saying just so they can get somebody else's opinion? Like I said, somebody who, whatever, used to...
You know, the sound of the wind just drives his social isolation home, doesn't it?
Now to see me win, and now it's giving me positive, you know, comments. I appreciate that. I'm glad. But can you give your opinion on that? I mean, I'm just saying the truth. This society is completely against men. This society was shaped against us, and y'all don't understand how hard it is being me. And I'm not crying or complaining, even though I should. I ought to just break down on tears. I think it'd be good for the public to see that, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like doing it, right? But my only point is, you know, I'm all about men's rights, man. Like, I like helping. I'm all for brotherly love, man. I'm all about helping the men because nobody else will. And I'm aware of that. That's why, like, when I'm in the street, when I pay attention to what people doing, I still got love for people. You know what I mean? Like that one dude who, like I said, we know what he was doing and going through. You know what I mean? And he did whatever that sucker stuff. I don't know him, but I still got love for him. And that's the thing these people are mad at me about, because I'm that good of a person. I'm an earth angel. I don't care what you try to do to me, say to me. I'm still going to have love for that person as a human being.
I think I'm really happy this one has a transcript. I might do something special with it.
And that's what I encourage and want to teach. You know, even my enemies, even the people who did this to me, what I've been suffering from, haven't been able to breathe for years. You know, what happened to me in my stomach and abdomen, because again, these people made phone calls to Sneed Hospital stalking me, right, and neglect, and they gave me whatever, and this happened to me, right, and I've been fighting for my life for the past, I don't know, like 5 years or so, maybe longer, I don't know how long it's been now. Point is, even then, I pray for them, I still got love for you, and I hope that you, even if I've never met you, I hope that you get your act together, and that's what Batman is about. You know, and it's crazy because if you watch like the old cartoon reels, it depicts him the same way that I am. It literally shows him rescuing like Harley Quinn and still buying her a dress. Like, I want to do stuff like that. Like,
what the hell? Nothing more than what? Oh, God. Lord, this guy needs to start drinking.
Instead of, you know, trying to return the favor or get back or revenge or any of that, or even justice, I'd rather just be nice to my enemies. And it's going to really make them mad, because it's like, man, this dude ain't even human. Like, we done threw everything we can at this dude, and he's still being nice. He wants to buy us stuff and be nice and say, here you go, and hopefully that'll cheer you up. You know, because, like, I mean, it really is sad, man. I think a lot of these people, it's a cry for help. You know what I mean? Like I said, all you people out there, I mean, you clearly want my attention. Like I said, I'm here to help. Whatever you need, I'm here to help. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, I'm not being sarcastic or anything like that.
No.
You know what I mean? So, like I said,
You're just being delusional and unrealistic.
don't have an agenda. But yeah, he rescues Harley Quinn, and he buys her a dress because she lost hers and she paid for it. And she told him, like, I'm having a bad day. And she's like, I'm tired of people trying to do all this stuff to me. This is in, like, the cartoon Batman. And, I mean, it makes sense. You know, we all have bad days, man. Criminals, villains, the righteous, the people who maybe not criminals. I mean, being a criminal is something that changes in the matter of an eyelash, you know? I mean, anybody can become a criminal.
Okay. So let me make sure I've got this straight. I believe he's talking about what? Late 80s Batman cartoons? I really wouldn't know. Boom, baby, he gone. So those Batman cartoons were actually based on your life. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Obviously, he would think as much. But wow, just
if you make a mistake, people make mistakes. They're human. You know, and that's the truth, and that's really how I want people to start looking at it. You know, I'm not outside looking in. I'm a part of this with everybody. You know, I've suffered probably more than any of you, and right by your side. And that's what it's about. I'm a voice for the actual people. I represent the people, and we need to start electing a president, a real president of the streets, the community, and the world, who is a voice of the people, who has been through things in the community and in the street and in front of your eyes, because that's the only person who they can trust, because they come from your community and they're not trying to sell you out. Meaning me. I'm not trying to sell anybody out. I don't have to. I don't sell my soul.
You would fuck anybody in a business deal in a heartbeat. Just stop with this shit.
To Freemasonry for any reason, all right? Y'all bear with me. I'm going to be right back. If I don't do it on this show, we'll do it in the next one.
And that is it for I Am Proof That Hard Work Pays Off here on Saturday Madness. Try to find one more small thing. Again, we'll be out of here no later than 8:30. Got a big, huge day coming. And let me see. Have I? Oh, no. Okay, this could be perfect. In fact, I'll go ahead and call it. This will be the final feature of the evening. This is from 3 hours ago. It's Come Here, Batman, and Why He Is Famous. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Let's click and see. The lonely wind.
What up?
Please welcome Scratch Luca to the show.
So how's everybody doing out there? Like I said, the chat room is open. You got to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. Come and holler at me. Holler at your boy.
Well, yeah, of course, but I'm just saying if there was ever an opportunity for him to attempt to take advantage of somebody, he's all for it. I mean, honor, he doesn't have any. We all know that.
I owe none of you nothing. Like I said, every live stream is doing mad views. We on our job over here, partner. Right? I told you I'm good at what I do, and I happen to do a lot. Hey, there you go. They waved at me.
Okay, while he's being boring and before we get to the end of the show, the programming notes won't be on tomorrow, won't be on Monday. Monday I'll be getting ready for Tuesday, and you'll have to keep an eye out on Sneedville Now Magazine, otherwise known as my community wall, for further information as to when the New Year's Eve show will begin.
So, like I said, man, over here we're going to keep on hustling. We're going to keep on winning. We're going to keep on maintaining a positive vibration. And I'm going to keep on teaching y'all folks how to win. Right? Like I said, you get as far as the people you talk to for no reason.
I'll tell you what, Luca, to listen to him, the number of shitty looks that he's getting is going way up.
You get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. Whoever you talking to, whoever you keeping around you, whoever in your circle, has a lot to do with how far you gonna get success-wise, how much success you're gonna attain. See, a lot of people are afraid of failure, and if you're afraid of failure, you can never have success because all the success comes from failing. The only way that you're gonna learn is to make a mistake, right? That's what it's all about. Like I said, I got so much stuff I could talk about at all times. I'm glad that I'm finally getting compensated for my gift. I haven't ate nothing yet today. Just drinking my little water bottle, which I got to finish in a minute.
I do not understand how he is still standing upright. I don't.
We could call it fasting, I guess. I kind of.
They call it fasting if you're doing it on purpose. What you're doing is called starving.
To do like intermittent fasting. And I think it's very necessary, honestly. But
it is when you don't have any damn money.
I think the main thing is I need water. Ow, that hurt. Ah. Hold on. Over here. Why does it not last? Better. I don't get how the grass gets through my shoe. It's crazy.
I read about this on Discord. We're going to go back and listen to it again because it's even better than I had anticipated.
I don't get how the grass gets through my shoe. It's crazy.
I don't get how the grass gets through my shoes. It's crazy. By your own description, one of your shoes is, quote, broken in two, end quote. God, you can't do anything right. You can't do anything right. You can't walk into a Goodwill and buy a pair of shoes that will last longer than a week or 2 weeks.
weird. These shoes are not that bad.
But of course, they probably weren't meant to walk 50 plus miles a weekend either.
And they've held up. But every once in a while, I'd be stepping on stuff. Anybody gonna talk today, or are you just wallowing in your depression?
Everybody's blocked. Hey, hey.
Yeah, mad as hell because Tyree making money. Tyree, I mean, this ain't even work, man. This is fun. I ain't even got to work to make money. See, that's the thing people not understanding.
I'm sorry, I forgot to answer your question, Luca. To my knowledge, not almost the last week, I think.
I done built something here. It's a lot different, man. It's a lot different, bro. This is the future, man. I ain't never seen nobody do what I did.
My dad used to have one. Yeah, fill in the blank. You could fuck up a 1-car funeral.
My business is having fun too. Like, can you imagine? Imagine how jealous people are. I made a business out of having fun. 34 in the box. I'm a star. We out here, baby. What's going on? What's going on? Right? I gotta walk through here. Should I stop here and have a drink? Have a tequila? I can do it. Got money.
I recommend that you drink lots and lots of hard liquor. Lots of it.
Man, it'd be funny, man, but I have so much fun doing this, man. I really do. I have fun. You know, I'm glad that it put a smile on people's face. 30 in the box. 30 in the box without trying. Ojos locos. Ojos locos. Crazy eyes. Ojos locos. Sounds like a gangster name. Well, that was Ojo Locos. Over there. Yeah.
That sounded like gibberish.
Ojos Locos. He was over there and I saw him. I didn't know what he was doing, but he was doing something very sneaky. Ojos Locos. Everybody knows about Ojos Locos. I want to start talking like that, man. I got to get on that LA stuff, man, that they all on, bro. I can't do it, though. He's like, on the real. On the real. I said on the real. On the real. Every word, after every other word, it's got to be on the real. On the real.
Know what I'm saying?
Like, ¿qué pasa, homies? Ándale. Ándale, güey. ¿Dónde estás, güey? All right, hold on.
Hold up.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. See what happened to my stuff here. Here we go. Jabba, jabba, chee. Pick me. Baby, you have no idea about the things going on in my mind.
Oh, we got a damned good idea of the things going on in your mind, dude. We have too good of an idea.
Baby, you have no idea about the things going on in my mind.
Now, anytime a car passes him or is about to pass him and he can hear the music coming out of the car, he will mute.
My mind. It's a P.D. Pablo song. I love it. How did we go to 6 in the box? Yeah, I told you, these people mad as hell.
They're called bots.
They are mad. That's all they do. They come over here.
You never had 30 plus people. You had bots.
Are you still successful? Damn. Why did I take out the wrong headphone? I took out the one that was kind of working. What the hell was that?
Who knows?
Okay. Whenever Batman got an itch, it's a problem.
Those damn spiders.
Anyway, how's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing good.
Hell of a lot better than you are.
Like I said, I'm becoming a worldwide celebrity. I have gone worldwide a million decades ago with my own rap music, right? I'm the only white boy who kicks the hood stuff, right? Like I said, people don't know who I am, man. Hopefully they'll gather who I am, you know. I don't know, man. I just really feel like I'm here to change the world. You know, I don't think like the norm. I think a lot of people have a lot of
Can you tell he rewrapped the hand?
preconceived notions about me and about everything, and I think that's where they really fall short, man. I think that people should really open up their minds to more possibilities in what I'm kicking, and it's kind of an issue in the valley. I've noticed, it's just very, very close-minded. Not everybody.
Oh, he's absolutely killing himself. He physically can't afford to be doing this.
But some people,
And I'm here for it, sort of.
but just it seems like they're very close-minded, and I don't know. Maybe it's not that. I don't know. It's like when I talk about the things that I talk about and how the world is, and not just towards me, but towards everyone, and how people are here. It's like you could be like, well, it's a vast generalization, but it's not, because it's the actual truth. Is there a reason? Seriously. Like I'm sitting here almost slipping in water.
Almost there.
They're just sitting there. All right, hold on.
And that was Come Here Batman and why he is famous. And that is all that I have for you on this Saturday Madness. I'd like to thank everybody for spending some of your Saturday with us here on Negative 43 TV. As I said a few minutes ago, nothing tomorrow, won't be on the air Monday. Tuesday will be an entirely different situation. We'll definitely be on the air on New Year's Eve. Again, keep an eye on Sneedville Now magazine, otherwise known as my community wall, for further information. No high flight, no nothing tonight. The browser simply was not cooperating with the old man, but I suppose that's okay. We'll get him next time. We always do. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.